Alright, what's going on guys? It's Metal back with another video, and today we're back on Minecraft. And so, as you can see, when we last left off, I was working on the farm. And before I get to that, I want to show you guys what I've been doing off camera. And that is building this bridge to get over there to the farm and tree farm. And what I basically wanted to do was, I don't like having to walk clear over there and around, so I just put this right across to the other side. And yeah, once we... Okay, so this is what I've been working on. I expanded the farm off camera, and before you go saying anything, oh, you're in creative, that's cheating, I will explain myself here in a second. So, I worked on the farm off camera. I obviously didn't plant anything else off camera, but I did go ahead and do a little bit more boring work off camera. I did expand this out a good bit farther just so I could have a bit bigger of a farm, and made that so I can plant more stuff. And I lit up the tree farm so there's no chance of mobs spawning, because that all being aside, finally going to start my project today I've been waiting to tell you guys about. So basically I'm building the ultimate mob grinder slash XP farm. And I'll have a link to the video. I didn't invent this. I will have a link to the video I got this from in the description. Awesome stuff, really informative, and I really like the design, so I'm going to, before you say whatever, I'm actually going to make a trade. I'm going to trade in all but the last 3 stacks of this cobblestone. I'm going to trade that all in on the project being built in creative mode, so it won't take a bajillion hours. So without farther yakketing, if that's even a word, I'm going to go ahead and get started. So to get started, like I say, I'm not going to go too in-depth in the tutorial part of things, but I will show you guys a little bit of the redstone work here. I already had this template cut out in the ground, so, whoops. So, I will not be making a tutorial. There's a perfectly good tutorial on this video I watched, so I'll link that in the description if you guys want to build one for yourself. So, what we're going to do now is, whoops, we're going to wire up the redstone, which is going to be right here. Mr. Pig, you really need to move. Okay, so I covered that with dirt now, and man, I cannot figure this one out at all. Okay, I see what I did wrong. Still can't place half slab there, huh? Oh, well, I think I just... Oh, I see what I did wrong. I made this one too long. We'll fix that later. But, okay, it's working now. Silly me. Cover this with dirt. Put our wood. I don't know. I might have really messed this up. I'm not sure. I do not think it's supposed to look like that. I just really don't, you guys. Okay, but basically we want to put half slabs here now so the mobs cannot escape. And half slabs around here, I believe. Alright, so now I've got to build this all the way up, all the way around in this pattern here. Like I say, I'll be linking the video, so I'm not going to explain much of anything about it. But I'm going to build that up, and I will catch up with you guys as soon as I am done. Okay, so I'm back, and I have completely built that whole pillar up. And now I think it's... Whoops. Now I think it's a good time to show you guys. You want to place signs on all of the second blocks down after you get to the top. And like I say, the tutorial is much more informative, so don't take my word for anything. Alright, now you want to bring these out 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. And there, I have built them all up, and I don't know if I mentioned it, but you want to make them all too high after that, and then go ahead and put your bucket of water here at the corners, 2 buckets on each corner, and it will stop right here at the edge. That's so the mobs can fall. And now what you want to do is you want to build up the whole top layer of the rim. Alright, so now I forgot to mention you want to go ahead and build the walls up on the corners of this. I went ahead and built them 4 tall, and then you want to be able to have a stop right here. Now some people only like them to be like this tall, but I like it to be extra tall so you can be sure all mobs spawn. But now what you want to do is basically mirror all of 4 of these floors up here on the top level, and then I will. Alright, so basically this is what I meant when I was talking about that. Now this up here, why I left these out, I'm going to explain in a minute. But what you want to do this, I actually made mine 3 blocks tall, so I'm sure to have mobs spawn in here. Now, there's a part in the tutorial that talks about how you can keep spiders from spawning in this if you only leave it this tall. But in my version, it's going to be 3 blocks tall, but you might be asking yourself, how do you keep Enderman from spawning in here? And right here is the solution. Every other block, just like that, you alternate half slabs. Just like that. And what happens is Endermen spawn, they're basically the exact same thing with spiders, but spiders have to spawn within 2 blocks tall. Although they're only 1 block tall, they have to have 2 blocks to spawn. But Endermen have to have 3 blocks of headspace to spawn. So if you put those just like that, you will not have Enderman spawn, and that will just make life a whole lot easier, and you won't have to go up in your mob spawner and kill Enderman. Unless you want Enderman, if so, just ignore this part. But I'm going to finish doing this, and I will catch up to you guys in a minute. Okay, so now that we have the Enderman Proofing system in, I'm going to go ahead and get some trapdoors. And why I'm using trapdoors for this, allow me to explain. It's very simple. On the corners, place them on the very top, on all the corners, and then shut them. And now you want to go over here and do the exact same thing on this side over here. And then you just do that on all the corners, on all the sides. And then what mobs do, I'm not going to get too into the technical aesthetic of things, but what mobs do, they still register both trapdoors as being shut, and they'll want to walk over them, and they'll fall down the water and then fall to their death. But it's just a nice feature because mobs are stupid and think that that's a pathway, and it's really just certain doom. So you just do this on all the sides. Okay, so now that you have done that put the trapdoors on all the corners, this part is your decision. I mean, you can literally build this thing as tall as you want it. You can have this be two tall rooms, and then the ceiling, or you can have it be like clear up to build limit. But that part is entirely your choice. For mine, I'm only going to be going with 1 more of these floors up, and then the ceiling. And for that, what I mean is, just so I can be as specific as possible, 1, 2, 3, 4 ceiling, and then the trapdoor, or the pressure plates, if I could speak, the slabs on the ceiling to keep Endermans from spawning. And once I have done all that, those next 2 floors, I am going to be ready. Alright guys, so I just decided to go ahead and leave it at 2 rows tall because I got lazy. And but you can come back to it at any point, obviously, and just build it as tall as you want it, but for now 2 should be fine for me. And another thing I want to mention too is you want to light up the area around it so you do not have mobs spawn like anywhere nearby your place, because creepers would be bad, although I have turned mob griefing off. And I think that is about it. The only thing I can do now is demonstrate it, but before I go to that, I'm going to go ahead and make myself a disposal system for everything that I used. So clear my inventory out. Do I have anything else? No. Let me hop into survival. Okay, now I'm going to take all this cobblestone and trash it. Basically, that's it. Just going to trash all of this. I'm going to trash... Let me just trash that for now. I'm going to just trash that all like that. Oh my god, it's really... Okay, I'm back. So, I just went ahead... I'm just going to do this in creative, because it'll be much easier. So, as you can see, and I'm picking it back up in the lava. Are you serious? I need to fly up a bit, so I just don't pick this crap up. I'm trying my best here, guys. Just going to keep throwing it away. Burn, baby, burn. This is like 2 hours of just strip mining cobblestone. Oh my god, I'm catching the world on fire. Sheep, if you walk in there, I swear I'm gonna laugh. But yeah, this is a crap ton of time strip mining. So I'm probably just gonna get back to doing that, because I'm definitely gonna need some more resources for some future projects. But there you have it. I just disposed of all that. Now I am going to clean up this mess here. Okay. Alright, so now I guess the only thing left I can do is demonstrate the spawner. So I'll be right back as soon as I can do that. Alright, so I just set the game difficulty to normal and I'm in survival. And let's watch together as the mobs all slowly fall to their death. And hopefully I can catch this on camera. I really hope so. So I can prove my product. Well, not my product, so it's really not my fault if this doesn't work. But if it will happen, you want to fall to your death, little buddy? Okay, I'm just going to transition until when this actually happens. Alright, so a couple of zombies did just fall to their death, so if I can catch this on camera, I will end the video. You want to fall for the camera, little guys? Now, I will admit it's not the fastest thing, but it does work, however. It's just very slow. As you can see by the rotten flesh I have in my inventory, I'm doing a little transition, and I'll probably transition to when one actually falls, so I'll be right back. Oh, there you have it, guys. That just... Whoa, it's going crazy. There was just like 2 creepers and a spider and a half fell to their death. That is awesome. Now, before I end the video, I'm actually going to show you guys the XP mode. Watch this. This is pretty cool. So basically, you just get an open hand, and if it'll ever happen, I'll transition when it happens. Okay, so as you can see, the zombie just fell right here. Now watch this. He's a 2-punch kill. And as you can see, I got his experience, and now I can just level up like mad. So, anyways, guys, with that said, that is going to be the end of the video. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and hope you guys will subscribe and like the video if you did. And with that said, that is finally it. The mob spawner is complete, and now I don't have to kill mobs anymore. So I will see you guys next time.